and pick his brain.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting LA Clippers. At center, let's go.
Welcome. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Leonard in at the 3. And for Portland, the wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Bob Williams is out there with MP. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other. And the fans are the beneficiary.
And it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Mathurin. Williams passes to Joseph. Over Collins. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Williams. Joseph's got 5.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Collins kicks to Garland. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Clock at 6. And stolen by Sharp. Avdia against Garland. Avdia gets the bucket.
Avdia has added some strength to the frame, and he puts it to work right there.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A veteran-heavy roster. Thank you for the update, Shams.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Lopez outside. Mathurin against Sharp. And it's Mathurin missing. Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the Magic. Joseph looking over the floor. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now, Garland. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Hands the 12-footer.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
And Lillard kicks to Joseph. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers trail by 11. Here's Garland. Pass to Lopez. Here's Mathurin. Over Sharp. And it's Mathurin missing.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Kicks it out to Lillard. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game. Who will be recognized as the best of the best? And you look at Joseph. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
A different look now for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Avdia. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Sharp. Now here's Jackson. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
The 3 from Joseph. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D.
Dunn dishes to Jackson. It's Beal on the wing. Right side, Jones. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
The three from Joseph. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Lillard against Dunn. Shoots over Lillard. And too long on the shot. Trailblazers leading by 17. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And the Clippers call time here. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Outside, Joseph. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Joseph's got 20.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Henderson against Beal. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Beal. Offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Near the three-point line, it's Joseph. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Here's Beal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
A constant threat to score with the ball in his hands. Beal with a crafty move.
Lillard from outside. The Trailblazers rebound. A nice shot by Clingan.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
At the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout ball.
11.
He's checked in for the Clippers. Pass to Kamare, and Jones sends it back.
Stellar rim protection. Derek Jones Jr. making a difference.
They've got MP. Matisse Thybulle out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Toumani Camara. And it's Krejci in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Clingan's checked in. And the Clippers with the change here, too. Miller's checked in for Leonard.
Well, you can see Derek Jones just using his quickness to get the steal. That ignites the break. You love that about this guy.
Sharpe, the pass to Joseph. Over Jones. Joseph, that's good. 24 points for Joseph.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Back to Joseph. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Joseph's got 27 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Collins, and it's on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Trailblazers making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And then for the Clippers, Isaiah Jackson. He's checked in for Collins. Beal comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Garland. Miller outside. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Magic was tremendous. He dropped 35 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
The Blazers on offense. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Joseph against Dunn. Thibault, the pass to Joseph. 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. It's the 3-point bomb. Joseph's got 30 points.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Beal, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there.
Clippers ball. On the floor for your Trailblazers. Henderson. Damian Lillard.
And so it's Portland in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Joseph.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. In the forward slots, you'll see Leonard and Collins. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Lillard against Garland. And the layup is good. Garland's got 8 points.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Leonard inside, defended by Avdia.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Shot by Joseph, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Garland. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Lillard. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Klingon. And that's now 9 points for Deni Avdia. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Garland kicks to Collins. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingen's got his 6th rebound on the night. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Lillard kicks to Joseph. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
All night. He just won't let up.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, longest of the season. Pass to Collins. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back over to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allen. Robert Williams is checked in for Portland. Toumani Camara comes in for Shaedon Sharpe. That bucket in no time at all. Joseph's got 48.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Outside, Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 7 points.
Aggressive move in the painted area just makes some things happen.
Pass to Joseph. Launches a 3. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Clippers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Down against Lillard. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Portland.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Jones from outside. The Trailblazers pull it in.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really.
And again for 3.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now. Most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
Bradley Beal is one of the most difficult individuals to guard in the league. No surprise he comes up with a drawn foul there.
A different look now for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Toumani Camara. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for... Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. The 3 from Joseph. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers able to put on a show for the ages.
Los Angeles, 47.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They connect again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Now he's been nothing less than great. 3 pointers and a historic look.
I'm not sure I've seen a player this dialed in from deep. Every time he lets it fly, you know it's going to fall.
referees checked in for Portland.
Your Blazers youth dance team.
Jackson finds Dunn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Endorsed were early on in Chris Dunn's career. But is it fair to say many wondered if it might be short-lived?
Oh, there's no doubt, Kevin. Remember, this guy was at one point the 5th pick in the league, and there were questions about the offensive end of the floor. But give Chris credit. His defense has carved out minutes for him, and he's worked diligently to become a better offensive player.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Portland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. The 3 from Joseph. Six to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And good! There's another.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Miller inside. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Jackson passes to Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where?
Hits it again. Wow.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And to equal a mark set way back.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to rely.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaFleur. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks.
off.
So Blank, first things first, when you see a build on your matchup, what are you looking for in terms of what the offensive players can do?
So first off, I'm already looking at their attributes on their attribute list. So I'm looking to see what all you can and can't do on the floor. So from the jump, I'm going to play you mid-range and then see what you want to get to on the floor first to know what's your strong point.
And one thing I like to do is jab stepping and driving. I notice you're doing a lot of body ups. What's the key to left trigger defensive stances?
This year, you really have to look at it as like a L2 stamina bar. The longer you hold it, later on, you're more likely to get blown past. So that's when you want to tap it when I get that animation.
Right there.
And I'm looking to keep you there.
Yeah.
I'm looking to keep you there, and that's when I tap L2.
And with this build, you also have some offense. So what do you try to do in terms of putting your points into the offensive side of some of these builds?
You have to be able to thrive and make smart plays on offense with the base minimum requirement, like an 83 tray ball or an 89 mid-range.
Rip City, are you ready for your Portland Trail Blazers? The big man, standing 7'2", number 23, Donovan Clingan.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Donovan Clingan out there with MP. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season. And some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now. And their opponents do too. As the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. White, the pass to Tatum. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Now here's Avdia. Pass to Joseph. There's the triple. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Now Brown. And here's Hauser, defended by Avdia. Hauser passes to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
It's Sharp on the wing. MP looking around. Lillard outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, it was almost like they were lethargic at times. The urgency just wasn't what it needed to be.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, and we've seen Brown take strides as a playmaker out of the pick and roll.
White against Lillard. MP up top. Pass to Avdia. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Celtics. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
Yeah, we'll see if this East-West matchup plays out the same way. It's a new year, and it's a new series.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The 3 is up. Lillard can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Queta gets the bucket.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
The kick to Tatum. Launches it. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Blazers trail by 4. Lillard passes to Joseph. Again, the miss by Portland. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. MP with the block. Sharp finds Lillard. MP outside. They get back on track, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And first time out of the game called for Boston. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Klingon. Kamara comes in for Avdia. Holiday's checked in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Lillard. The shot by Garza, no good. Portland trailing here. Here's Henderson. And too long on the shot.
That is a missed opportunity. He'd love to have that one back. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
2 minutes remaining.
The Trailblazers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Joseph from the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Pritchard against Henderson. Here's Walsh. Here's Garza, covered by MP. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Pulls it. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Pritchard against Henderson. Here's Garza. 14 points his last outing. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Joseph. Joseph has got 4 rebounds now.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Back to Kamara. Pass to Joseph. Lets it go. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Here's Shireman. Down low. Solid defense from Williams.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
From deep, MP. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And it's 13 points for MP.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pritchard, counted.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Henderson, the pass to Joseph. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. Jaylen Brown is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. Lillard fires away from way outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
And that one's good. Joseph.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Lillard against Pritchard. On the wing, Hauser from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Grant.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pritchard against Lillard. Left side, Pritchard. Pass to Queta. Tatum from long range. Tatum rips the 3.
And that's money in the bank for Tatum. Easy to see why he takes so many threes.
Avdia passes to Joseph. And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. MP with the block. And he recovers it. It's good. Pritchard's got his second basket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now here's Sharp. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Let's go with a 3. Joseph can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
With his first shot attempt. Oh, MP with a block. The ball's knocked loose. Off the outside. To the middle. And MP with a basket on the assist from Sharp. And now 24 points for MP.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And the Celtics call time here. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of run rate left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Damian Lillard. Boston also changing it up. Shireman's checked in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard.
Boston ball.
Portland on D. White on the wing. Pass to Queta. And here's Brown. 5 on the clock. Shot is up. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that was a season high for him. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
No coverage that time. Shireman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there. I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Here's Queta. Give him 8 points now. Tatum from long range. And the shot misses.
Well, I think at this point, the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Avdia passes to Joseph. It's Sharp on the wing. cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And now a 9-point Trailblazer lead. Pass to Tatum. The three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Sharp passes to Joseph. Launches a three. And they recover it. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Outside, Brown. Out to the right wing. Here's Henderson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make the play.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so it's Portland closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off the screens.
I love the .5 offenses, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. MP is out there with Donovan Clingan, and it's Lillard in at point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Joseph following the bucket by Boston. Oh, nice shot by Clingan.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 11. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Deni Avdia.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
Garza's checked in for Queta. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. That's tipped. Avdia, right side. And the shot goes in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Back to you guys.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And here's MP from outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
Here's Brown. And no good. Good D by Sharp.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Well, with Jake.
So it's Portland now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Sam Hauser out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Garza in at the 5. Now here's MP. Shot clock at 5. For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston on offense. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Now here's MP. Pass to Avdia. There's the 3. Goes back up. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since. And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown finds Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 6th assist of the night. For 3, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
And that one's good. Sharp.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Tatum, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting one.
Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. Boston also changing it up. Walsh is checked in for Hauser. Shireman comes in for Brown. And it's Ben in for White. And that one falls for Tatum. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer, what a run for him. And he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP outside, fires for 3. Can't get it to drop. Boston's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Shireman. Oh, MP with a block. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Klingin up top, pass to Thibault. Fires the 3. Here's Joseph. Thibault passes to Joseph. From deep. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Shoots off the step back. No good off the back of the rim. The Trailblazers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So we got to take that into account.
And Boston has possession following the 3-point basket by Portland. To the paint. Out to the wing. Will it go? Again, the miss by Boston. The Trailblazers have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Lillard left side. Takes a 3. And he jams it home with authority.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingin, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, He is so good on the offensive boards to be so young. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Here's Tatum following the three-point basket by Portland. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
And he drops the first. And some changes here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Klingon. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Avdia. Vucevic, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Banton. Now here's Lillard. MP outside from downtown. It's rebounded by Walsh.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Tatum. Kamara with it. Picked up by Tatum. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Now here's MP. Inside. And MP throws it down.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you next time.